What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Detroit Love, with another video. Today, I just need some quick help from you, some ideas. So, you may have seen my recent video with this new Chrome quick release stand for or pedestal stand for my Legends Gamer Pro. This is from the buystuffstore.ca. And I got to put my cup holder on it, right? So I'm just wondering about placement. So do I put it here? Do I put it there? Or a more discreet place? Like, do I put it down here? Or even on the side there? Does it go on the side? Does it fit in there? I don't know. Seems like the obvious thing would be on the sides. But sometimes things aren't as obvious as that. I think it'd be cool, but these things always come with their little wacky screws. I'm not going to screw any holes in. So I always use my Extreme Outdoor Velcro. This stuff works incredible for many projects because they give you this double-sided tape. I just like to have options to take things off versus that permanent sticker. And then they give you that double-sided tape, which can only go on this one point here because this thing has grooves in it. So it's kind of weird that they do that. I have the gauntlet running up there. I get killed there. But what do you guys think? So let me know in the comments section before I put this on. What do you think the best place for that cup holder to be? And I don't know if I'm going to put two. I have a few of these, but I usually just put one on each cabinet. And my cabinets are close enough that you can always put your cup. If you're playing two-player, you can always put your cup on the next cabinet because its cabinet is there. But just curious. Let me know also in the comments what you guys think about this. I knew P Dubs and Michael B had these, but I didn't realize we have different versions. I think a lot of these third-party companies they evolve, right? They come out with version 1.0 and then they keep trying to make it better. So the chrome finish definitely makes it looks nice, look like it belongs together with it. So I like that. I hope the next version has a way that you can lift this thing up. Some handles, if possible. The gamer is pretty thick, so the handles would be pretty low down, probably at this point where the screw is. But I'm thinking even if they had this middle board flush, I could put my handy dandy Velcro on the bottom of this cabinet and on the top of this board, where it will at least have something to hold it together, so it's not easily removed. Because you want to when you go to pick this up, you want to just pull at this because that's just the obvious place to put your hand. And it's no big deal when I pick up like this, but I would like to have handles if that's possible. Some design changes for them to think about. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this. I'll give this a few days. I'll look at your feedback and see what you guys suggest. But I really do like this product because this thing is just difficult to, the Gamer Pro in itself it's just so big, and you can't really put on your lap like a laptop and have it level and that type of thing. But I really wish on the next version that they would go ahead because, and, finish this surface because that just doesn't look attractive when you're taking it off. And you do have to take it off. I mean, why have something called quick release if it's designed for it not to be released, right? So either change the name or change that finish uh, because the finish just doesn't look attractive when you say reuse it, say put this on a different surface for the purpose you have it sitting over the corner. Uh, it should look nice with or without this thing on it. But I like this thing. This thing is the perfect height. It's pretty stable, and I'm definitely going to see myself playing this Gamer Pro a lot more. Stairs on the first floor. I can take it up on the second floor of my bedroom and be able to play there as well. So it definitely opens up the usage for this Gamer Pro. And I can't see if there's any comments on here or not. But just a quick video. Let me know in the comments. I appreciate you guys. Until next time, I'll see you on the web. Okay, I do see. So I dig it. What does it say? Come on back. It says, yeah, I usually have my cup on the left side. I don't put it on the right side for some reason. I don't know how to get those comments to come back here. I'm just looking at this on my phone. You know I do everything on my phone. All right, so let's just take a look at some of these comments. Detroit love making it happen. Gotta have the cup holders. Yep. Buy Stuff is cool. This is my first product from Buy Stuff store. So I'll definitely have to check them out. It came really quick. I mean, really quick. I don't have the exact dates, but didn't take long to come at all. You could put it on both sides since it's two players. Yeah, I might do that. Hey, Rexa Show. Yeah, I definitely may do that. Because I have plenty of these things. I bought enough to go on all the cabinets that I had at the time, and it complicates it now because a lot of these cabinets now are changing the color. So before the arcade one-ups were all black, so I could get black. Then I got the Golden Tee. It was white. I was able to get a white one. But now when you get to the NBA Jams with that unique pattern, then that makes these products stand out a lot more when they're on there as opposed to when they're the same color. So I do have some extra black ones, which I don't think I have black cabinets anymore. Even my iArcade, because it has that Dragon's Lair stuff on it, it would stand out quite a bit if I put the cup holders on that one. So I do like it to at least try to blend in. You need to get a TV vertically so you can, I should have had my iPad up here so I can see. I know it keeps shaking the phone when I try and read these comments. You need to get a TV vertically so you can appreciate the pinball. Well, yeah, I have the pinball machine, so I'm going to appreciate pinball over there a lot more than I'm going to do on this cabinet. It's nice that I have the options, but I definitely will play pinball on the pinball tables more. So I did play it on here yesterday just to try it out. And I don't know if the Gamer Pro, it seemed like it has a little lag in the pinball to me. It doesn't seem to be like the real pinball table, the Legends pinball. That Spider-Man pinball table is loud. It's pink. Let's take a look at this pinball. So Go up and over. Let's reposition this camera for a second. I might have to go turn Spidey down. All right, so let's see here. So let's take a look at some pinball. Try and position this such that you can see. Go to games. Hit the add games button. Pinball. No, I'm already on. Okay. So let's say. Lights, camera, action. I like this one a lot more than the other ones. I don't like Black Hole and Haunted House because of the multi levels. I just those different levels just kind of play with my eyes a little bit. And see, I have this vertical on here. I need to switch it back. But I can't rotate this TV. Let's start. See if we get some volume. Hey, now I might need a remote holder on this thing now. Okay. Just thinking out loud. Can you guys see that?
Ready, set, draw.
I think it's too late for this. But watch when I try and capture some of these. I get so used to being able to shake the whole machine with this Legends pinball, you can't do that on this. You gotta use these nudge buttons.
Ready, set.
Now, did you guys watch the Zen, their new pinball podcast on YouTube today? They didn't seem very short. They didn't offer a whole lot of information as I thought they would, especially with the premiere show. Was nothing that really got me involved. Like, hey, I want to watch this. It was kind of just there, but they're talking about a new, just called Pinball FX, which looks like it's going to be more 3D based on the little teaser that they provided. Trying to see how I get to these comments. Live. Usually they send me an email and say I've gone live. Let's see if I can find this. You guys know I am terrible with these live shows. I'm getting better, trying to get better. All right, here we go. Maybe I can see the comments. There we go. Okay. I'll just mute this here. Yeah, Edward. I'm just, the thought came to my mind, I think Polo mentioned it. Hollywood Polo mentioned about, am I going to put the cup holders? And I was just pulling those out, so I figured I'd do a show, a little live show. All right. Yeah, so I don't really have any content. People ask questions, and so I'm just showing off this pinball here. I should have got my glasses. do you get this back to how do you get this back to vertical or horizontal landscape? You know, it cracks me up. People come on your video and say their comments not worth watching. Yeah, it's a whole lot of things not worth watching. Go ahead and find something there, tough guy. You know, everybody's a critic. All right, so back up out of here. Back button, please, back button. Today, the controls are different on the actual pinball than on this, so I got to get used to doing things differently, even though it's the same interface. How do you switch this back to portrait mode? Home screen, no, because that's if I want to rotate the whole screen. I don't remember how I got that pinball in vertical. Maybe it's actually just in the actual pinball table. Anybody know? Let me know. Oh, sorry about that, Edward. We were talking about the show. Sorry. Yeah, sometimes I'm. So maybe it's in here that you change that back. My apologies. I can admit when I'm wrong, especially when somebody lets me know. So is that under settings? Man, this thing's tiny when it's vertical. Alright. So display mode. What is this? Tables. That is tiny. Yeah, somebody help me out here. I have no clue what I'm doing here. Okay, here we go. Classic, cabinet, default cabinet, classic. Let's see if that's back up. Nope. I don't know. I have no idea how to change this. Flipper, we got flippers, buttons, flippers, display mode, restart required. That's what it's. Okay, so I'm on. Let's quit. I don't think I have to restart the whole cabinet or whole Gamer Pro. Let's start that again. See if that fixes it. Because I don't have a vertical TV, so I don't know why this thing would be in vertical mode. There we go. There we go. So let's see if that makes a difference.
Camera, action. Roll. Ready, set, draw.
read these comments.
Ready?
Goodness. I'm terrible with this vertical and horizontal. All right, that's enough of that. So let's I've never shown any. Uh-oh. This thing was booted on a long time ago, and it's not up. That's not good. Let's see what's happening here. Uh-oh. Version eyes here. What you got, Playboy? There we go. All right. So I've never showed much gameplay here, if all. So let's see if we can do that. Let me turn off the other pinball. Hey Google, deactivate. All right, so let's try some Al's garage. And we know this table will get loud, so let's turn this off. Put the battery. All right. Yeah, if I play that one, Hollywood, they're gonna cry on YouTube. They're gonna cry and call me names.
Introducing Al Garage Band. Pitching.
Right down the middle. Right down the middle. And I say this all the time with these pinball tables. Some of these tables have this floaty sensation, which I'm not a fan of. That's why I like VPX. And even the Zen, it's great to be able to hook your computer up and play the Zen tables on here because I don't like that floaty. It's like, you know, the gravity, the physics is not the physics is not proper. It's like this ball should come down here a lot faster and a lot harder, and look like I'm getting a multi-track down. Oh, I got that. You know, but again, even though I complain about stuff like that, what's the alternative to playing? You know, when you're playing it on your Gamer Pro, or you're playing pinball on your Xbox or on your iPad. It's nice to have a big cabinet, man. This screen awesome, man. This is awesome size screen. I mean, I've been playing this 24-inch for a year, and and now that I can play on this bigger screen, I am just delighted. Now, I still haven't hooked up this guy. You see how close I have him so I can hook him up. I still hadn't done that yet because I just got the part yesterday for the board, for the back glass. And I'm having a problem with the controls. I think I think my plunger software is conflicting with this the ability for me to hook the USB up to this one and see it. And so I can't see the controls yet from the legends over, you know, when I'm controlling my PC here. So that's kind of bummer. So I hadn't had a chance to poke around with it further. Who is this? Brad O'Connell said my VPX is only horizontal tables. Yeah, and there's a way you can convert those horizontal to vertical as well. It's a little pain, but you can do it because every now and then I'll find a table that I really want, and it's only the horizontal, and I have to switch it to vertical. There's a way you can rotate the VPX tables. I keep saying I need to write this stuff down, or even do a quick video when I do it because I forget more than I can than I can remember, and I have to research it again to figure out what I did last time. So, with a lot more people getting on board with this, I need to have that stuff readily available because people are going to ask, and I honestly don't remember most of the time what I did. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to take the computer out of here. I need to stop fiddling with this Spider-Man table or cabinet because, like, I put that DMD over there, and that DMD is not going to stay on that machine. So I need to just start working on my new computer and leave that one alone, and then just document what I'm doing with that new table, so I don't mess up this one. But I don't have any confidence in this little screen because it's plugged in and hasn't been touched, but then that, you see, it was just not displaying this a second ago. So it's like it's not powering on when I power up the computer. So I have to find out what's happening with that. But having that dedicated DMD is pretty sweet though. So this screen is wide enough where it's actually going to go here where this At Games logo is. And right now it's stretched really big, but it's not going to be that big when I put it over here. I think I'm going to cut that in half. So the DMD is going to be half of the lower half, and then the top half, I can put other graphics on there, or even the pulp packs. But at the minimum, I can have the At Games logo above that if I choose to. You see how I can jerk the table. Uh-oh. You see the screen jump when I move the actual cabinet. I'll show you if I can get this ball in rest. Come on, good. Tour again. All right, straight down the middle. Oh, goodness. I'm not doing very good with this table. All right, so here it is. So let's get this to rest. Stop. Okay. So you see I can jerk it. It seems like they changed the firmware because before the whole table wasn't bouncing when you jerked the actual physical machine. It would if you hit the button like this. So they just changed that because before only the ball was moving. So I'm not sure why they changed that where the actual whole screen moves. That's new. All right, so this is a very random video, but this guy is coming next. So I just got this yesterday, uh, around 4 o'clock or so when I got home. So I'll be assembling this in the coming days. I had never played that, have never seen it in person, and I went over to Damon Cook's house and played that for the first time, and I was like, man, this is pretty cool. 'Cause everybody was saying it was cool, but I had never played it. I don't think I recall playing it uh, in the past, so I had no reference. But now that I've played it, I definitely want to. I definitely wanted to buy it, and I was looking for it, and everybody was charging like crazy prices for it, and so I came across this site I have never heard of before. Let me find the name of it. Put in Star Wars. Uh, okay. This particular account doesn't have it, but it was called Hammerschmidt. I don't know where that. I'm using my phone, so I can't pull it up there. But when I do the full review, I'll reveal that. But this site, I was able to get it for about $467, I believe it was. They had a code that took like $80 off the price, uh, and so that was pretty cool. Am I going to get the GRS yoke? I believe so, but I know I'm talking to him about getting the Tron stick for the Legends Ultimate. Uh, I want to put down player two so I can have the regular player stick, and then player two be for those other games that require that. Um, you bought the yoke? Yeah. See, when I played, now see, I don't know the difference between the stock yoke and and Glenn's yoke. But when I played it over at Damon's house, he had the stock one. Now he had everything. He had the Atari 12-in-1, and so he had trackball. Let me turn it down. He had Glenn's trackball on there, and he had the spinner on there. But he didn't have the. I'll mute that. He didn't have the yoke, and he didn't have an issue with it. And I when I was playing the game, the thing was fluid. It was moving where I wanted to move to. Uh, so again, with my limited understanding of it, uh, it didn't look like it needed it. So I don't know. So the question to your questions, I don't know, Rexon or Brad, whoever asked, I can't remember. Yeah, I think I am, Brad. You're asking. Oh, well, you're asking. I think I'm definitely going to mod this Star Wars cabinet because I like to be able to have a racer and be able to put some racing games on there. So so the plan is to put a PC in there and and utilize it for more than just the Space Invaders. I'm sorry, Space Star Wars. So so I don't know if I'm going to need Glenn's yoke if I'm going to be putting a PC in or not, and so that's what I'll have to discover. Yeah, the haptic feedback on this pinball is that with the physical nudge, man, makes a real huge difference when uh, when playing pinball. Again, again, the tables that are available here are just so much funner. But right now, I'm missing that physical nudge the and the haptic feedback. So so that's my goal is to get those tables with those elements because obviously those are available and VPX supports it. I believe it's called a DOF. Uh, and so that's my goal.
Metal monster.
See, a lot of times with these tables, it feels more like this is a computer program and not a pinball table. And I understand it's kind of hard to explain. Sometimes the movement on these balls is more like the program told the ball to go over to a certain point. Like if it hits off a bumper, it's like someone programmed it to tell it to go off at this speed or this direction versus something that's more like gravity dictating which direction and how fast it went in that direction. So that's the part that bugs me again, only because I know better. If I didn't have any other reference, I would not have any of those complaints. Uh, because that would be, I mean, it would be from someone that played physical pinball, but again, your expectations for it to be exactly the way a real physical pinball is unrealistic, right? Because it's just not going to be 100% of the, it's never going to replicate the physical table 100%. But you want it to be as close as it can so that you enjoy it. And that's why uh, arcade one up tables. I'm more of a fan of the Attack from Mars, just because I know the physics really well with those tables. If you just look at the Zen products, if you look at the Zen products that they have available, those Bally William tables, the physics are just, they don't exist in all the tables that they make, and those things are done very well. So time will tell whether I would get that. Uh, you see, I'm not like some people who think they have to pick one or the other, or they can't like one pinball maker because another pinball maker. I'm not silly like that. I like I like what if I like it, I'm gonna get it. And in the same way I modded my Galaga, I modded my Street Fighter 2, and then since then I hadn't modded any of my Arcade One Up products. Not the NBA Jam, not the Golden Tee, and I'm not gonna mod the Atari. I got that pre-ordered, the Legacy table, the Atari Legacy edition. I'm not gonna mod that, but most likely I'm gonna mod the Star Wars. So there's a time to mod, and there's a time and a need to just be able to just walk up to a cabinet and play what that desired cabinet is. So I understand that people are going to have different wants and different needs, and because I have different wants and different needs from these companies, and so I definitely don't have a problem with liking everybody. That's why I got a iArcade. That's why I got Arcade One Up. That's why I got at games. And if someone else came along, I'm not sure about the well played at this point in time. That's just a wacky looking cabinet, but their version 2 might be something worth looking at. So I keep my options open. Yeah, the on the table here, you can submit your score. So let me just put my initials in here. Um, what the? It's almost like I'm drinking tonight. Oh, I played. Oh, I didn't realize I was playing 2 players. So when you hit rewind to continue, and then when you exit out, so I would have to hit the one of the coin buttons, door buttons. You exit, then I quit game, and hit the button. Then at this point, it should submit. I don't know if I have to back out of this first. It should have submitted. There it goes. So now it's submitted those two scores up to. Now that's kind of weird. It had me put my initials in twice, and then it's both the identical score. So there's no way I played identical score. Something's wacky there. Something is indeed wacky there. And then the one change I wish they would implement when you're on this menu screen of tables, you can to scroll through the pages, but you can't scroll through the actual. You can switch between pages, but you can't use these buttons to switch between the tables. So they should, because right now these buttons, this button flips between pages. This button does nothing. This button should at least step through the actual page that you were on. And this drives me crazy that they log these accounts out all the time like this. I mean, like I'm standing right here. I should be able to say, no, don't log me out, because I'm freaking using the thing right now, right? So all I have the ability to do is confirm that it's logged me out, which I don't want it to log me out, and then I got to log back in. And that's just so silly. And they say every 5 times, but it's definitely sporadic. It's just logs me out. Like over here, they logged me out of here. I don't know if it's 5 times between all devices, but it just logged me out of here for no reason. For no reason. Now that one said I was logged out, but yet it still says the trade level at the top. I don't know what's going on with these people. It's crazy. It's out of control. I know I was trying to get P Dub's high score the other day. I sent him a message like, I'm suddenly motivated to post victory. It was either text a TX sector or victory. Let's check out victory. So on this page, I gotta get used to these buttons. So hit the menu button. Uh, this button, okay. High score. Select. No. No, P Dubs is not on here. So I'm number 5. Nearly 20 million less than the top guy there. But one of these tables, P Dubs was the higher. I was in second place and he was in first place. Man, I can never. Okay. I want to back up out of there. Here we go. Okay. Seemed like it was TX sector. Now, can you use the rewind in the pinball? I don't think you can. Let's see. No, you can't. You can't use the rewind button in pinball. I mean, you just can't compare the level of excitement to the like the Spider-Man table to this thing here. It's just a whole different. It's just a whole different game, and not just Spider-Man. I mean, it's a lot of those tables, and most of them are. Now, this is the original table, Kratos God of War. I think something's wrong with that particular one. I don't know if it doesn't show me the score or something, but like this game's like. Let me turn the volume back on. NASCAR, Mustang. I don't know if it's. I mean, the way they just incorporate the sound effects, the music, the gameplay. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this. I'm too close. I got this crammed in here weird. Probably gonna get a copyright strike with this music. I don't recall Mustang crashing. I've had some instances where like the balls got stuck. Um, and now this one thing I need to do with this Spider-Man pinball table, which I still haven't done because it hadn't been big enough. Now, see, I just recently added this DMD, so I got to fix this for some of these tables that I haven't played since I made it. And this is the type of stuff you don't have to worry about stuff like this when you have the when you have the turn on and play solutions. But when you have these, once you get them set up, then you're pretty good. But so I just have to resize this up on the top screen for a second, and I'll slide it down into this DMD area. Oh, you guys can't even see the DMD area, so I'm putting that over here. And then once y'all close out this table, then they'll remember this stuff. I don't have to do it again. But I'm going to have this DMD really like half of the screen like this. Let me test that. I'm wasting your time. I'm just going to leave that there for now. Ain't worry about getting it perfect at this point in time. All right, let's start.
Drag Race 1970 Mach 1.
Now just watch the ball movement. I'm gonna take the DMD out just so you can see the flippers. I mean, the ball movement is just more accurate, like a real pinball. You feel like gravity. Probably have this too low out. You don't have that floaty type, like the ball is just being told to go 1 inch up and 1 inch to the right. I mean, it's just. I mean, this ball just zips. Nothing on those pinball tables, the older Gottlieb tables, do it feel like? I mean, the ball movement is just not the same.
Collect all the letters for Mustang.
Ah,
Don't look now, but I'm winning.
Drag race multi-ball! Woo, jackpot!
Mystery car.
Head to the Mustang store for a letter.
all right, let's get there then. Oop, just missed it.
Tires upgrade.
Multi-ball is lit.
Ah,
The stunt driver. Get the extra ball.
I blow my nose at you.
see, this is just a more complete experience with the music and the crap talking, and God, I can't get into that multi-ball thing. Am I trying to get that from the wrong side?
Multi-ball is lit.
I know it's lit. Trying to get it. There we go. Ah, I think I'm supposed to get it from this. Ah,
I will be in my trailer.
shoot again. I cannot get that multi-ball down the middle.
I will be in my trailer.
I will be in my trailer. All right. I think that's it. Is that it? Yep. Yeah, that drone is pretty sweet.
See you next time,
I mean,
Mets fans.
it just takes incredible video. I wasn't supposed to, but I flew it over to Canada. I didn't. I was over Canada technically halfway across the river, but I didn't go over the shore. Not that that matters. See all these stern tables, man. Just I need a stern 3/4 scale stern pinball. Give me 10 stern pinball tables. Don't really matter which ones, kinda, but that would be pretty sweet. I'm not hearing anything. Should be some. Turn this volume volume up. There we go.
Looks like the 29 car is particularly fast today. We're picking up chatter on the scanner.
Oh man, how a tilt. And see, the nice thing too, you can change the tilt sensitivity on these tables as well if they don't give you enough warning. I need to fix that on that because I just barely gave it some love, man. Have to be able to give a table some love, some little TLC, without Mama Bear coming in trying to beat you up.
He's moved in ninth place.
Not gonna make it. Oh, I made it. Oh. Look at that. See? That's one little tap. Okay, I really have to fix that tilt. That's ridiculous.
Do I have to?
I'm tempted to play some Spider-Man. Who makes this table? Stern as well. Sega.
Judgment Day.
I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of T2. It doesn't use the plunger. See how fast that ball went down there? That's what those made for Android tables. Oh, no plunger. They give you that floaty thing to try and make it stay in play longer because it's not. I'd rather go out and be more realistic than to stay in play and feel like it's bouncing across marshmallows.
Checkpoint 1 secured. Passcode secured. Lock sequence initiated. Silent alarm deactivated. Vault 2 secured. Take your best shot. Fire at will.
I don't know which one the fire button is. Oh, that was
You
it.
missed.
I guess that should be. Oh, that should be.
Don't move.
Yeah, don't move. Jeez Louise.
It's payback time.
No. Oh, I forgot. I forget about this table has that stop guard, at least try and give you an option to not lose it straight down the middle. You got to play a little differently when you have that.
Lock sequence initiated.
Oh, what up there, Mr. Fancy?
I'll be back.
Yeah, don't make any promises. Well, somebody said something about Star Wars. Got a couple of different Star Wars. I don't know which one you mentioned. Let's try this one. Never had this happen again. Look like I'm in some type of loop. Oh yeah, something crashed. Pinball's not responding. Let's see if we can let it. Oh, I was starting to say earlier that I should I have a traditional hard drive in here, and I need to put an SSD in here. But I've never had this happen here before. But it didn't like something. It looked like S. See if we can get out of here. Good old Windows. This guy's not responding. Let's kill him. Let's kill them and blame it on the rain. All right, that was wacky. But since we're here, let me just make sure my Joy to Key is loaded. I don't think I need Joy to Key for Zen, but I always put it on there. I think I just need to program it correctly for the FX3 tables. So let's do this. Just hit. I have no idea. The reason why I'm a fan, it's like I got a couple of things running in the background. Where's Flintstone coming in at? Let me check that. What I got? Yeah, okay. So what happened was when I killed that other program, it actually kept. So FX Pinball X is actually running twice here, so that's not going to be good. Because when you X out a table, it takes you back to Pinball X. Well, when I killed the process, it took me back to Pinball X. So I still have way too much stuff running in the background. Something is crazy. Something's crazy because my back glass is wacky. Oh, what it's doing is the Zen is seeing my new DMD screen as the back glass instead of the actual back glass. So that's a little weird. But I like this. I like Zen's Attack from Mars tables. It plays very good. I don't know what just happened there. Oh, it looked like I started in the middle of the game, continue the game that I had. This DMD is normally not sitting down here at this point. Kind of in the way of my flippers. Goodness. Yeah, it's pretty funny, Brad. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk about this stuff. I'm not here to be friend or foe. I'm just here to give my experiences. And I let people make determinations based on just gathering the information. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. That's all I do. I'm not polished. I'm not scripted. You know, I just show up with something to talk about, something to show. Oh goodness, that was quick. So that comes very close to the experience on the VPX. Look at that. Look, Mom, no hands. Like the gremlins and took over my computer. What do the gremlins want to play? Y'all want to play something? Y'all just gonna flip around? I still have some multiple tables going, so I'm gonna have to kill some of this stuff. See that? So I got the Flintstones running back there. It's out of control. I'm using the Pinball X as the front end. That's all I've had an opportunity to learn about yet. I think when I do the PC for the egg games, I'm going to be doing the pinner popper. I'm going to be back up. So I'm gonna finally figure out pinner popper when I do the new computer. Look at that. I'm gonna X this thing twice. I got all these things running. Something went crazy. And the crazy is not ready to give up the farm yet. Yeah, so I got to do it through the task manager if they're going to let me do that. So something is controlling. Something doesn't want to relinquish control. Was that the Twilight? Did we go into the Twilight Zone game? I think we did, whether we intended to or not. Yeah. All right, well, my battery's getting low on the iPad here. And this is crashing, so it's a good time to end this impromptu live video that talked about just about everything I can possibly throw at the fan. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys coming by and checking me out. And until next time, I'll see you on the web.